Photon in, perception out. That's how Elon Musk describes Tesla's approach to self-driving. Light enters the camera. Driving decisions come out. No fancy processing in between. Just raw light to real action. But here's the puzzle. Tesla's car computer uses simple 8-bit math. And the cameras? They capture 16 bits of detail. How do you fit a 16-bit world into an 8-bit brain? That's what we're going to explore today. Let's talk about why this is so hard. Think about ChatGPT or Claude. They run in massive data centers, unlimited power, giant cooling systems, entire buildings dedicated to computation. If they take a few seconds to respond, no big deal. Now think about a car. Every watt the computer uses is a watt stolen from the wheels. There's no air conditioning for the chip, just a hot metal box under the seat. And here's the scary part. At highway speed, a tenth of a second delay means 3 meters of blind driving. That's the length of a small car. Blink, and you've already missed it. This is the challenge of physical AI. The computer must be small, cool, and impossibly fast. So here's the core problem. Look at the slide. See those big orange and blue blocks? They're labeled 16-bit. That's the data from the camera. Rich. Detailed. Now look at the middle. See the guillotine? That's what happens when you force big data through small hardware. The blocks get chopped, crushed, broken into pieces. Information is lost. Camera sensors capture 12 to 16 bits per pixel. That's thousands of brightness levels. But Tesla's chip does math with only 8 bits. Only 255 levels. Big numbers coming in, small calculator inside. If you just chop the big numbers down, shadows disappear. Details vanish. The car becomes partially blind. Tesla's answer? 4 clever tricks. Think of it like a relay race. Each trick solves one problem and hands off to the next. Trick 1, the gate. Skip the middleman. Feed raw camera data straight to the brain. Trick 2, the cart. Pack 2 pieces of data where only one could fit before. Trick 3, the kitchen. Split big numbers in half. Cook them separately. Combine at the end. Trick 4, the observatory. Use a math trick to keep the brain's sense of direction sharp. 4 tricks. 4 patents. 1 goal. Run a powerful AI on simple hardware. Let's walk through each one. First trick, the gate. Here's something surprising. Camera sensors can't actually see color. They only measure brightness through tiny colored filters. Red here, green there, blue over there. This raw data is called Bayer data. Normally, a chip called the ISP processes this. ISP stands for Image Signal Processor. It fills in the gaps, makes a pretty picture for human eyes. But here's the problem. The ISP crushes the data down, throws away details, and it takes time. Time the car doesn't have. Look at the slide. See the 2 paths? Path A goes through the ISP, the robot sitting at the desk. It's slow, and it throws information away. Path B is the bridge. It skips the ISP entirely. The raw Bayer data flows straight to the neural network. That's Tesla's approach. Now, how does the neural network separate colors without an ISP? Look at the slide. On the left, the before section. See all those mixed-up cubes? Red, green, blue, all jumbled together. That's raw Bayer data. Colors interleaved. In the middle, there's the convolutional engine. It uses a tiny sliding window, 2 by 2 pixels. This window moves across the image with a stride of 2. That means it steps 2 pixels at a time. No overlap. At each stop, it sorts the colors. Red values go to one group. Green values go to another. Blue values go to a third. Look at the after section on the right. Clean separation. Red cubes together. Green together. Blue together. And here's the key. The ISP would have crushed this down to 8 bits. But the neural network keeps the full 12 to 16 bits. All the shadow detail? Still there. All the subtle highlights? Still there. Tesla calls this the photon truth. What the sensor captures, the AI truly sees. Second trick, the cart. Tesla's chip has thousands of tiny calculators called MACs. MAC stands for multiply, accumulate. They were built for older AI models. But newer models don't use them as much. So many MACs sit idle, doing nothing. Meanwhile, there's a traffic jam elsewhere. Data moves through the chip one piece at a time. Think of it like a daily cargo flight. 1 flight per day. Fixed schedule. If you send 1 package per flight, that's your limit. Here's Tesla's fix. Use the idle MACs to bundle packages together. 2 packages. one container, one flight. Now the packed data arrives at its destination. Look at the slide. See the conveyor belt? Double-stacked boxes are coming in. That's the packed data from the Mac. In the middle, there's a machine labeled SIMD. SIMD stands for Single Instruction, Multiple Data. Think of it as the unpacking crew. One instruction comes in. The SIMD opens each container and splits it back into two pieces. Look at the output. Bin A catches the first piece. Bin B catches the second piece. Two outputs. One clock cycle. That's what 2 for the price of 1 means. Here's why this matters. No new wires. No new chips. No redesign. The data highway stayed the same width, but every trip now delivers twice the cargo. Same hardware. Double the throughput. Third trick. The kitchen. Here's the core problem. Camera data comes in 16 bits. But Tesla's calculators only handle 8 bits. 16 doesn't fit into 8. So what do? Look at the slide. See that big blue block? It's too large for the 8-bit hammer. Tesla's solution? The slicer. It cuts the block in half. Top half is called MSB, most significant byte. Bottom half is called LSB, least significant byte. Now each piece fits. 2 ovens cook them at the same time. That's parallel processing. When both are done, the robot arm combines them. The original 16-bit precision comes back. Here's what makes this clever. The chip was built for 8-bit math years ago, but now it delivers 16-bit results, same hardware, just smarter software. Old tools, new capabilities. Fourth trick, the observatory. Modern AI uses something called transformers. ChatGPT, Claude, they're all transformers. Transformers are powerful. They see everything at once, but they have a weakness. They don't know where things are. Look at the robot on screen. See the question mark? It's holding a map, but completely lost. Transformers need position markers. This is first. That is fifth. Without that, chaos. Tesla uses something called ROPE, rotary positional embedding. Think of it as GPS for each piece of data. But ROPE needs precise math, sines and cosines. 8-bit math makes these wobbly, unreliable. Here's the fix. Look at the roller coaster. Big blocks go in. They get compressed using logarithms, like how your ears handle sound. From whispers to jet engines, logarithms squeeze that range down. Errors spread evenly. At the recovery station, the original values come back. Position markers become stable again. The transformer finally knows where everything is. That's how Tesla unlocked modern AI on old hardware. Let's step back and see the full picture. Look at the diagram on screen. 4 stations. 1 loop, all connected. ISP bypass. Data packing. Parallel compute. Log compression. The robot in the center flows through all 4. From photon to perception. One smooth pipeline. Here's what makes this special. Tesla doesn't wait for new chips. They make the math fit the silicon, not the other way around. Cars last decades. The chip is fixed at the factory. But software updates overnight. The 4 million Teslas already on the road, they all get smarter, without changing a single chip. That's the moat. Tesla designs the chip. Tesla writes the software. Competitors buy chips from NVIDIA. They can only change half the equation. Tesla changes both. Photon in, controls out. Now you know what it really means. Look at the screen. On the left, a pixelated car. Simple blocks. 8-bit style. On the right, a real Tesla. Driving into the sunset. That's the journey we just followed. Light hits the sensor. 16 bits of truth. No image processor. Throws away the details. Packed data doubles the bandwidth. Split arithmetic preserves full precision. Log compression keeps the GPS accurate. At the end, steering commands emerge. All on hardware, designed years ago. Elon Musk said the path to AGI is paved with 8-bit bricks. Now you see what he meant. Not bigger chips, not brute force, clever math, tight integration, relentless optimization. Here's the blueprint we covered today. 4 patents, all published January 15, 2026. Patent 1. Direct raw Bayer image input, skips the image processor. Feeds raw sensor data to the AI. Patent 2. Special input formatting. Uses idle calculators to double the data highway. Patent 3. Bit-Augmented arithmetic convolution. Splits big numbers for small tools. Puts them back together. Patent 4. High-precision rope on 8-bit hardware. Uses logarithms to keep the transformer's sense of direction. 4 pieces. 1 puzzle. Tesla's recipe for physical AI. That's all for today. If this helped you understand how Tesla fits a big brain into a small box, hit subscribe. See you next time.